guys, welcome to day 17 of my trip. I'm all alone in this room right now because a dude over there has just gone to work. I have some pretty big news to announce. I've actually spent another 100 SGD to move forward my trip to Christchurch by 2 days, which means instead of Saturday me going to Christchurch, I'm actually going to Christchurch today. Yeah, it's a pretty big decision, partly because this city has nothing but sun, and I don't know, spending 2 more days here seems like a boring choice, whereas if I go to Christchurch, it's the biggest city in South Island, New Zealand, so at least there's something for me to do over there, even though it's more expensive, but you know, I'm here to treat myself. And the second more important fact is that dude snored the whole night again. Like, you see these earplugs, no use one eh. He go the whole night. I can show you the video right now. I don't know if y'all can hear lah, but wow, I just cannot take it lah, you know. And his room is so stuffy, it's so dusty. You know, my nose have been acting up ever since I came here. I've been sneezing non-stop, running nose non-stop. I don't know lah, this I can show you his room lah. Like look at this dirtiness. Like, what nonsense is this dirtiness? Like, what is this? Why man got curtain one? Like, I don't know lah. To me, this is not a place for human to stay. So hence I booked the trip earlier. I've also booked the same hostel once. That means tomorrow night I will stay in jailhouse accommodation for 1 more night. But tonight I will stay in some other place because jailhouse no more slot. Yeah, this is pretty big news. My bus is at 2 PM later. It's 8 AM right now. So I've got a bit of like 6 hours to spend. So I'm just gonna head to town to, you know, grab breakfast and maybe just spend some time in the library. Yep. So I'm out and I'm very happy to be out. My mood just lifted and now I'm just finding breakfast. This hair just won't stay to the right cause the wind blowing from the right. Anyway, yeah, I'm on the way to the train station now. Not to catch a train, but to catch the bus to Christchurch. It's 1:47 now, and I think the bus is already there. So I'm just gonna hop onto it. I just came from McDonald's. I purchased another 8 gigabytes of data because I've finished the 12 gigabytes already. So something to note for myself in the future is today is day 17, and in 17 days, okay, minus the 2 days in Australia, 15 days of New Zealand, I used 12 gigabytes of data. So the next 8 gigabytes should last me the remaining 10 days in New Zealand. So yes, this is about roughly how much I use. I've been posting a lot of Instagram stories, all that, so not very heavy. I never do any YouTube stuff on data. I never do any video call on data. So yeah, it's just enough lor. And I think I use quite little data lah for the things that I do. So yeah lor, see you all in Christchurch.
pubs up here, so don't get lost in those. Don't make me come and find you, because I won't.
So as the bus rolled into this town, if it doesn't look familiar to you guys, well, it's Kaikoura. Like, that is Mount 5, the mountain that I tried to climb 2 days ago. And wow, the weather looks very different today compared to 2 days ago. Like 2 days ago it was just raining and it was cold, and today wow, sunny, but there's clouds. So actually it's not that bad, you know. The bus has stopped here for 30 minutes for us to, you know, rest and relax, get some food. But just want to show you this amazing view of Kaikoura that I really didn't get to show you guys 2 days before because it was so cloudy and cold. Like, wow, look at this view. Anyway, if you all haven't already heard from the previous clip, the driver is a troller. Like the the one-liner comments he make, funny sia. Like, he drive then if he has some announcement to make, he will always add these one-liner jokes that are quite troller but quite fun to hear lah. Like, can tell he really loves his job. So I'll try to record more of his comments, his jokes later if I can. Cut it out for you guys to hear. This is a good view, yeah. Like half an hour, I don't think I will get any food. I come New Zealand, I seldom eat lunch. I only eat breakfast and dinner. So yeah lor, when I travel alone, I seldom eat lunch one. I'll just eat a late brunch at 10-11 AM and dinner at 5-6 PM. Then that's it. That's my day. Let's go sit on that bench there and just chill until the bus driver is ready to call us back to the bus. So, don't know if y'all can see, but that's the train from Blenheim. Yeah, so apparently our bus is much faster than the train. Our bus reached here like 15 minutes before the train, so yeah, bus ride is still faster than train, but just gotta say that train ride is always more scenic than buses lah. So that's something you gotta consider if you wanna come to New Zealand in the future.
Quick stop in a little place called Conway's Flat. Something to pick up there today, if I can remember where the hell that is. Ago, or some weeks ago now. It's not the first time it's happened. We had a homeless guy make off with somebody, or try to make off with somebody's bag. I'm told he moved quite fast for a guy that lives on coffee and cigarettes and bad food.
Hi guys, so I've just reached Christchurch and the weather here is a world of difference from up where I've come from. It's 19 degrees now according to the iPhone weather app, but it feels like 16 or 15. But yes, I'm enjoying it so far. The city feels very different from the town. There's like tall buildings, skyscrapers here, which is quite cool. You know, I've been in small towns for the whole of last week. I think it's last week, yeah. Very different to be back into the city. But yes, I'm gonna spend the next 5 days here, making this the longest that I've ever stayed in any city or town in New Zealand. It was supposed to be Blenheim for 4 days, but it has become 2 days in Blenheim and 3 days in Christchurch, become 5 days in Christchurch. Yeah, I'm gonna spend Christmas here, so I think I'll enjoy it. So, the thing about big cities in New Zealand is that there are more homeless people here than any other place in New Zealand. and these people tend to be pretty desperate sometimes. You know, they can just steal your stuff, they can rob you and whatever not. So the crime rate in larger cities are higher, and therefore I am more alert, which is also one reason why I don't like big cities. But okay lah, it's still relatively safe, you know, compared to like Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, those kind of even bigger cities. Yep. So I'm on my way to dinner, just so you all know. Behind me is the hostel, and I pretty much like the design of the rooms. As y'all can see from like previous clips, it feels like SAF with the SAF cupboard and the SAF bunk bed, and it just makes me quite happy lah, you know, nostalgia and everything. But yes, I think this is the end of my day. Is it day 18? 17 or 18, I forget already. But yes, today has largely been just travelling from Blenheim to Christchurch. Like the sudden decision to just move to Christchurch today because of the stupid ass room in Blenheim. Yeah, so hope you all have enjoyed the video. It's nothing much compared to the other days, but I think the next few days here will be quite interesting as I explore this big city and the surrounding nature reserves that spans the perimeter of the city. Good night.